Even though you're high, it's all on you, cause you the show star. Let's get up, look around, everybody see what's going down.
Hey, what's up, Productivity Junkies? Darren Persinger here, and I'm at Gist with Greg from Gist, and I'm learning about this tool that will help you manage contacts and just, help with the relationship building of your business. So, Greg, what is Gist?
So Gist is a web service that helps people who are really productive to be even more productive. Gist is a productivity tool that helps you find all the people in your networks and presents it to you in a web-based interface or on your phone.
I love that you call it a productivity tool, because when I first was introduced to it, I kind of looked at it as a database, but you're calling it a productivity tool. Why is that?
Well, Darren, when you get an email from someone and you wonder who's that person and you don't know very much about them, what Gist does is Gist can create a complete business profile for that person just from the email or from the person's name and company.
Yeah.
And so if you're an agent, you might want to take that email that you get from somebody and have a warm foot in the door, so when you call them or when you contact them for the first time, that you know a little bit more about them.
Yeah, my friend Tyrone's behind the camera, and you were just showing us that let's say you have an inbound lead, someone inquires off your website, that you can just, what it does then, correct me if I'm wrong, that it will go out and search for that email and say, okay, here's their Facebook, here's their Twitter, here's any blogs that they're writing, here's where they're at on LinkedIn, that type of stuff. Is that correct?
That's correct. So if you're following them, you get additional information, but you can just build that profile for the person right in
That's
Gist.
amazing. So, I mean, it seems pretty obvious, but why exactly would I want to use Gist if I'm a real estate agent? Why should I go check it out?
Well, you should check it out because it will take the contacts that you are dealing with already today and make your time with them more productive. It will give you a few things that you can do every day to learn more about your prospects.
Got it.
And you can find people that you didn't know that you knew.
Cool. How you showed us that one. How do you do that one? How do you find people that you know that you didn't know, or however you said it?
So you could take a list of leads that you get from another system, like a customer relationship management system.
Right.
You can import them to Gist as a CSV list, like right from Excel. And then Gist will go ahead and churn through that list and make these business profiles for those people.
Cool. And another cool thing that I loved that you showed us was, let's say you had an inbound lead. You can track that and see if there's anyone else currently in Gist that's connected to them, so that you can find, like, you know what, I actually have a relationship with this person because they're connected to that person, so now it's a more warm lead. Is that correct?
So if Tyrone sends me an email and he also CCs you and I hadn't met you before, I would get a shared contact because we had shared that email or we had shared a meeting request.
Man.
And Gist would go ahead and create a profile for you right on the fly. Yeah.
So I want to encourage everyone to go check out Gist, because I hadn't really dived into it very deep until I got to sit down and talk to Greg today, but it's blowing my mind on all the things that I can do with it now to nurture my relationships, so to speak. So, Greg, if they want to learn more about Gist, how do they do that, and how can they contact you?
Sure. You can check it out at gist.com. That's GIST. Or you can check us out on Twitter at Gist, or you can check me out at Greg@Gist.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Greg.
Okay.
And
Thanks, Darren.
You're going to be at Inman down in San Francisco, right?
That's right. We're going to be at Startup Alley, and our CEO, T.A. McCann, is also going to be doing a couple panels, so hope to see you there.
T.A.'s a good guy. He just gave Tyrone and me t-shirts. So, see you, Productivity Junkies.